Welcome. In this video, we'll go through creating, sharing, and solving problems on plcIOsim. The video will have 5 parts. I'll demonstrate creating a basic problem, a problem that uses a timer, and a problem that uses a counter. Then, we'll look at 2 ways of sharing your custom problems. And finally, we'll show how to solve problems that have been shared by other users. Let's begin by creating a basic problem. Our project will have 1 push button and 1 lamp. In the Sequence tab, we can define the expected steps for our problem. We'll start with the initial conditions, where all inputs and outputs are off. When we press the push button, DI0, we expect the lamp, DO0, to turn on. When we release the push button, we expect the lamp to turn off. Optionally, we can include final conditions. Let's build a program that follows this sequence. We'll put the PLC in run mode to verify that it works as expected. When we press PB1, the lamp turns on. Finally, we can validate the sequence by pressing Submit. Next, I'll demonstrate creating a problem that uses a timer. This project will also use 1 push button and 1 lamp. When the push button is held for 3 seconds, the lamp should turn on, so I'll add a timer tag called TMR. In the sequence, I'll define the initial conditions where all inputs and outputs are off. Pressing PB1 should do nothing, the lamp should stay off. After releasing PB1, the lamp should also be off. However, holding PB1 for 3 seconds should cause the lamp to turn on. For this, we can make use of the fast forward feature. For this step in the sequence, we want to fast forward 3 seconds or 3000 milliseconds. After releasing PB1, the lamp should turn off again. Optionally, we can fill in the final conditions. Let's build a program that follows this sequence. We'll put the PLC in run mode to verify it works. Pressing PB1 starts our timer, but the lamp does not immediately turn on. If we hold PB1 for 3 seconds, we can see the timer instruction is done and the lamp turns on. Let's validate our solution by pressing Submit. Next, let's create a problem that uses a counter. To begin, our project will have 1 push button and 1 lamp. When we press PB1 3 times, the lamp should turn on. I'll add a second push button which should turn the lamp off. We'll need a counter tag which I'll call CTR. For the sequence, I'll start with the initial conditions where all inputs and outputs are off. Next, I'll add steps to press and release PB1 3 times. On the 3rd press, the lamp should turn on. We can also validate that the counter instruction was used properly by adding a check. Click the plus button to add a check. This requires a tag, the expected tag value, and optionally a child tag as used in timers and counters. I want to check that the CTR tag's accumulated value is equal to 3 after the 3rd press. Releasing PB1 after the 3rd press should cause the lamp to stay on, and the accumulated value should remain at 3. Pressing PB2 should reset the counter and turn the lamp off. We can add a check that the accumulated value is 0. I'll add a step to release PB2. Optionally, we can add the final conditions. Let's build a program that follows this sequence. We'll put the PLC in run mode to verify it works. After pressing PB1 3 times, we can see that the lamp is on. If we press PB2, the counter resets and the lamp turns off. Let's validate our sequence by pressing Submit. Next, we'll walk through 2 ways you can share problems you create. First, you can click the Share button and copy the link to share with other users. Only users with a link can access the problem. If you want to share your project with the community, first save it as a project, and then go to your Projects tab. Click the checkbox Share with Community and it will appear in the Community tab for all users. Finally, let's walk through how you can solve problems shared by other users. When you open another user's project, it is read-only and in run mode. To solve the problem, first open a copy as a project. Then, you can build the program and validate your solution. You can also save your solution to your projects. I hope this video was helpful. Good luck, and thanks for watching.